Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Watch Autumn Keto Morning Live. My name's Autumn. This is my husband, Richard, and we go live every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Also on hashtag Whack Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watch Autumn Keto, so that you get notified whenever we go live or post a new video. I know, right? Also, let's see. Join us on Facebook, Whack Daily Keto Updates. And that's about it. That's all I got today.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I am just consumed with work. Like, that's all I want to do, like, is work for Keto Palooza. So I don't know how long I'm going to stay here. Heath is first.
The loser.
It is. Heath is first. Gina's here, says, good morning, Heath. Love it. Brianna said, happy Sunday, Whack fam. Gina said, good morning, everyone. How the HE double footballs. Oh, y'all. And I'm doing good. Beth is here, says, good morning, friends. Stacy is here, says, morning. Gigi's here, says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? Doing good. Kim said, Richard be jamming. I know, right? I mean, he said, time to wake up and start some shenanigans. Yeah, I've been up since 6 o'clock working, and I want to keep doing that. Like today, I don't know why, but I do know why, because Keto Palooza is what, like 5-6 days?
Yes.
I don't know why, but I designated today a full work day. That's why I did it, but I did it 10 seconds before I realized that today is also the first official, Sunday of the NFL. And I was like, what was I thinking? But honestly, the NFL's going to have to wait because we got works to do. So, yeah. Ain't nobody got time for no football. What time did the Steelers play? 1 o'clock, the first game. Kim's here, says, I'm hyped this morning. I am not hyped this morning. I am just like, my mind, like one word at a time is coming out of my mouth, but like a zillion thoughts are going on in here. So
that's how you operate?
Yeah. Jerry's here, says, good morning. Made it in on time. Yes, you did. I'm glad that you're here. So, Heath said, I just watched Jaws backwards. It's a heartwarming story about a shark giving out limbs to the disabled. That is random and hilarious. I absolutely think that's hilarious.
Is very much a really
Renee
nice
said,
joke.
good morning, Autumn, Richard, and the Whack fam. Happy Sunday, all. I have received the Keto Palooza package and the itinerary. Yay! Keep it all closed. I know that's what you've done. I appreciate it. Hope is here, says, good Sunday morning, Whack fam. I hope everyone has a blessed day. I'm sitting outside with one of the doggos who has an upset tummy. Oh, no. Our dogs are doing, okay, stay by day. Who knows what they get themselves into. Kim said, let's go. We got work to do. Yeah, you're right. Tons of it. Sheila said, happy Sunday morning, Autumn, Richard, and my Whack fam. Hi, Sheila. See you later this week. Shelly's here. Says, happy Sunday morning, Whack fam. Brianna said, Heath, you're hilarious. Agreed. I agree with that. Yeah. Let's see. Tanya says, hey.
Very good job.
Sunny Sunday, Whack fam. It is a sunny Sunday, and it's looking good around here.
Good
Pamela
morning,
said,
Tanya.
Morning. Have a great day today. Why, yes, I will. Kelly Keith is
take
here.
you
Says,
up on that
good
offer,
morning.
Pamela.
Exactly. If you're just throwing out good days, I'll catch one, right? I'm on have it. Mia says, good morning, Autumn and
cute.
Richard. TC's here, says, good morning. So
good morning, all.
Oh my gosh.
A wonderful
He
Sunday
says Mike
morning.
Tyson has beaten every pony he's ever faced except the letter S. I'm not going to keep reading these jokes. I'm not skipping them. I'm reading them and laughing silently to myself, but I'm not going to keep reading them.
Yes.
I can't do it. Susan says, happy Sunday.
So
have a
cute.
blessed day. I will take the bacon and the cartwheel emojis.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Susan.
Val's
Good
here.
morning
Says,
back
good
at
morning,
you.
everyone. Hi, Val. I miss you. I'm so
Hello,
glad you
Val.
can join this morning.
Hello.
Kim said, I am batch
Wonderful.
cooking for the week and I'll start packing today. Anybody Whack available for a late dinner when I arrive on Thursday? Yeah. So Kim, if you're not in the Whack Daily Keto Updates Facebook group, make sure to be in that group and post that question. Also, Joe Ray is like, she has like a whole group chat full of things that people are doing. So definitely get into the group chat so everybody knows like when everyone arrives and what you're doing.
Yeah,
so yeah, I think Kim gets in on like at 8 o'clock on Thursday. So if anybody's downtown in the area, then, go for it. Exactly.
Sure dang.
Yes. TC said, can't wait for the live next Sunday. Yeah, we'll be going live at 11:45. Going live at 11:45 a.m.
Nice.
I know, right?
We'll
on Sunday.
Like last year?
Yeah, we'll be doing it like last year. So, and it'll just be a short one. I'm assuming it's going to be like 11:45 to 12 is what I have,
in your mind,
timed it out as in my mind.
Yes.
He said, that's all I got. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Yes.
So, Yes. But
thank you, Heath, for those
jokes. Those were great.
Fun jokes.
Yes. Joe Ray said, yes, Kim, message me on Facebook. Yep. And I'll add you to the group chat. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Tanya said, please keep feeding us the hungry Heathisms of the day. Y'all gonna have to catch them in the comments because I can't, I read them and I laugh and I have to keep it moving.
No, you got
Dana said, yeah, good morning, everyone. Yeah. So yesterday was yard sale day.
Yes,
it was cray.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, but a lot of people came. We sold a lot of stuff. Everyone's like,
yes,
are you guys open every Saturday? First of all, we're not a store. But secondly, I hope to God that was the last one of the year. She keeps saying, but I feel like she still has so much stuff left that if the weather holds up, she's going to try to do another one. So I know, right? Rhonda said, hello, WAC fam. After everything my brother gave me for this trip, he bought me a beautiful piece of carry-on luggage. Oh, with the charger. Oh, need more room for my swag though. Yeah, 9 pounds of stuff is coming back with you.
Yes.
And that's only what you get when you arrive. If you buy things, which you totally should, and if you eat, and win things. Oh gosh, y'all remember them door prizes last year? If you win things, then also, just eat through a couple pounds of it, before you get home, and then there you go, less stuff for you to you have to do.
I'm just saying, bring an empty suitcase. Put your smaller suitcase inside your bigger suitcase.
Driven West is here, says happy Sunday morning. It's going to be an awesome day. Let the sun shine. Yes, that is from
morning, Jerry V.
That's from Hair. I was in a performance of Hair before. We didn't do the whole naked thing, but yeah, I was.
You did the hair part though, right?
Yeah. Well, there's a song called Hair. Yeah.
Is that about hair?
Yeah. No, it's about the war.
Oh.
But it's, growing their hair out was a way to protest the man and stuff like that.
That was interesting. I never knew that.
Sheila said, Jim and I are leaving Michigan at 8:30 Friday morning for the 6-hour drive. You will get there just in time. So
go ahead.
Kim said, my husband said he couldn't believe all the stuff you have. Yeah, got lots of stuff. So yes.
That was a straight fact, Kim.
Yes, great fix. So yesterday, really busy. And then if you saw on Instagram, impromptu, we got tickets to the U of L football game. So that was really fun.
That happened.
Yeah, that happened. And so that was just a thing that I would never seek out to do myself. But if it's I have free tickets, and I was like, oh, sure. Why not? So we went and it was really fun.
Yes, it was.
And it turns out my cousin is on the football team. I didn't realize.
Yes, you were very shocked. I didn't realize you were very loud and shocked. Everybody was quiet. She's like, hey, that's my cousin.
Because you know how on football, when all the little the people, they're like Tom Brady, Michigan. They announced their names on the thing. So I'm looking at the people on the team.
Football games are.
And then so he came up and he said his name. I was like, oh, I know you. I saw him at 4th of July. That's who my mom was talking about. She kept saying, don't forget to see your cousin. I'm like, who are you talking about?
No, you were the very definition of you were the New York tourist. And
yes.
All the season ticket holders, you were just randomly blurting out stuff.
Oh, look over there. Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
What just happened, people? Who are you?
I mean,
I was like, oh my God, my wife.
I can't take her nowhere. I was fun though. Susan said I was in Hair in college. Yeah, I think I played the girl. Nobody, there's only 5 people that have real parts and everyone else is just the ensemble. I think I had her name. Her name was Ronnie and I sang Aquarius. That's all I remember is I had the lead in Aquarius.
I had Hair in college.
Yeah, you didn't go to Hair. So Lisa said, good morning, WAC fam. Got my Keto Palooza box yesterday. Thank goodness you put the stop sign on it. Hubby opened the box, was about to dump everything out. Thank you. No.
Oh, snap.
I did. I put the stop sign.
So it worked.
The stop sign did work. Thank goodness. And I have to send out more emails saying, do not open it. Because you should have gotten the itinerary to say when you can open it. So Mary T said, good morning, all. Happy Sunday. I'm so glad to be home. Had a friend give me a lift home. So now I have a house guest. Oh, life back to normal. So, that's cool. Interesting. Speaking of that,
Mary T.
I saw my best friend, Ho. We were just talking about him on Friday on the live. And
I remember that.
And then my mom called because she was going to my grandmother's house. And my grandmother and Jordan's mother live right across, like up the street from each other. That's how me and Jordan became best friends. So when my
Makes
mom
sense.
drove by, like she had to drive by the house in order to get to my grandmother's house. She said, Jordan's outside his mom's house. If you want to go over there, I was like, skirt. Like I got in the car and immediately drove over there so I could see him. And we sat there and talked for like, you know, an hour and a half. Yeah. And it was just so great. And I was like, Jordan, I was just telling them that I had not seen you in so long. He was just like, don't talk about me on YouTube. And I was like, you're my best friend. Yeah.
We've already talked about you for 2 minutes today.
Exactly. You're my best friend. So there's how it is. Sheila said, is there still a mask requirement there at the hotel? So no, there are no requirements. I think the staff is required to wear masks, and then there are just some like guidelines, but there are no requirements at this time, subject to change day by day, right? But at this time, there are no requirements. But once again,
it's a person per person.
Exactly. It's your own personal choice.
comfortable.
If you want to wear a mask, you can. If you don't, it's okay. If you don't, if you want to social distance, we get it, right? Like, you know, like everyone will be just, you know, doing their own personal safety protocols, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, more power to you, right? So, Brianna said, my mom is so embarrassing in the New York City subway. She yelled, OMG, there's a rat, and took a picture of it. Yes, mother, there are rats in the subway.
Welcome to my wife yesterday.
It wouldn't have been, OMG, there's a rat in like excitement or like, I don't know, that would have been fear. That would have been
Which is also what happened yesterday when we.
Yes. So for some reason, like we didn't park at the stadium because it's like, oh, parking's so expensive. Plus, I don't even know if you can park anywhere close.
The stadium is just
for season tickets, right? Exactly. So we parked like blocks away. So for some reason, on the way between where we parked and the stadium, there's a haunted house. Yeah, there's like a famous haunted hotel.
It's near Halloween.
And not only that, it's near Halloween. So when we were going there on the way there, it was like still light outside. So like the attraction wasn't all the way up. But on the way back, like there were lines wrapped around the corner. I was like, what is happening? And so we walked by the side where like clearly the haunted house employees were on a smoke break or something.
I think that's the exit.
Oh, that's the exit.
When you go through everything, you pop
that's
out
where
right there.
Like, so there were just like a huddle of haunted house employees, like just standing there, and you had to like walk on the sidewalk.
Like there was somebody with a cloak on.
Yeah, and this guy had on like corpse makeup, and he had a chainsaw, and I was like, oh my god. Like I was like, I didn't pay.
Like slowly followed.
And he like followed me for like 4 steps,
dragging the chainsaw.
And I was just like, you know what?
Like, thank you, buddy, and I'm speeding up.
Oh my god! It
just made me so chuckle.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. I said, "Oh my god!" And then I said, "Excellent work, sir," because that's their job, right? Your job is to
sped up and almost took off on a run.
Mary T said, "I had a friend who helped me raise my kids when they were little. He was my Charles in Charge." Oh, you may be too young to remember that show. He came to my daughter's wedding. It was so great to see him. Oh, that's so great. I
remember Charles in Charge.
Yes, Charles in Charge of our days and our nights. Yes, absolutely.
Family ties.
I remember. So yes. Rhonda said, family, my twin brother retired 4 years ago. Was that lieutenant maybe? Washington, D.C. police officer came home and we're enjoying him. Told us yesterday that he can't handle New Orleans. He's going back to D.C. Oh no. That has to be such a change going from like that culture to like New Orleans culture. So the weather. I
was going to say, given the previous hurricane recently.
Yeah, like, you might not have to deal with that.
This don't happen that often in DC.
Yeah, so that's
different
a lot.
Kind of weather.
I know, I could imagine that. That's kind of been the case. My uncle Jeff,
like the swamp.
Yeah, and the weather, just the heat.
The mosquitoes a little bit stronger.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. My uncle Jeff lives in Las Vegas. He's lived there ever since I think he was like 18 or 20. Nice. So like, even though he grew up in Louisville's his home, like he's lived in Vegas for more years than he's lived in Louisville. So it's like, which one's your home? Like he probably feels more comfortable there because that's just where all of his like things happen.
She lived in most of her life and now like Orange County, California, but then she lives equally in Virginia. So she's like a person of the world.
Yes, exactly, right?
Everywhere she lays her hat, here in Louisville, Kentucky.
The doctor is in, says good morning, Whack fam. Facebook users here says hello. Everyone listening in, a little sad as may not make the trip. Autumn, you may have to mail another box. Sunday work day. Be sure to let me know.
Good
Look, if
morning,
anybody
Facebook user.
can't come in person, first of all, super sad. Second of all, let me know ASAP so that I can mail you. If I can mail you your box like Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, you might have a good chance of getting it by Friday, right?
Yes.
So, because UPS is on that, right?
There you go.
Dana
that.
said, a little off topic, but I want to get into listening to podcasts. Any suggestions? Not from me. I don't listen to podcasts at all.
Right.
So
I'm saying go with your gut.
Go with you. I used to listen to What's the Tea, the RuPaul podcast, but that's just because I like RuPaul. But no, I don't really listen to podcasts.
Well, so I'm saying, like, just go for things you like. Yeah. And just try to lean more into that.
D said, morning, good weathers and work fam. Happy Sunday. Was ear hustling while I fed the kitties. Well, awesome. Glad you're here now. Cat's here says, good morning, everyone. I received my box notice. Can't wait for Wednesday, but I will pick it up out of sight so I'm not tempted. Or I'll put it up out of sight. Well, that's awesome.
Good morning.
That makes me happy. So Jerry said, is that Phyllis? Probably. It probably is. Facebook user is probably Phyllis. So I'm sad that she can't.
Oh, you know that's funny.
Sheila said, smash it. You're right. So TC said, home is wherever my pillow is. I've moved too much to get sentimental about a place.
See?
Yeah.
I think
home is where my family is.
I was just gonna say, home is where your family is.
So I don't necessarily don't get me wrong, Louisville, Kentucky, but if we pick up and move somewhere, that's fine. It's not like I have to be in Louisville. I have to be physically near my family.
And you say family meaning like 5 people.
Exactly. Exactly. That is
it. It doesn't stretch too far.
No.
It's like we don't have to bring everybody.
Nope, just
for me, it would be, I would say about 7 people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your family kind of lives, I guess, just a couple of them.
Like all my brothers and sisters, like Dewan's been far enough. Where he can. Everybody else, they all just picked up and moved to like.
Brianna said, I just listened to Nisha's podcast. It was interesting. Yeah, I don't listen to any. If I did listen to a podcast, it would be Keto podcast. It would be like
there you go.
Matt and Mega, Keto for Normies. Chef Michael has a new podcast. So I would listen. I would just listen to that sort of stuff. I don't have any other interests.
But see, you went with your gut.
Yeah, thank you. My gut. And I'll tell you this. Today, my gut is not full of keto food. My gut is full of yard sale snacks and stadium nachos, right?
Yard sale snacks.
Yeah, like yesterday there was donuts. Yeah, and my Aunt Beverly.
We had snacks outside.
No, not outside. Okay, my Aunt Beverly made chicken salad, and I had some. And there were some delicious crackers that were really good. And when we got to the stadium, we had roasted nuts because I remember I was going to get roasted nuts at the fair, and I decided not to.
That's why I walked around. I mean, we definitely walked 10,000 plus.
Yeah, no, we got like 15. I got at least 15,000 steps yesterday.
We did a good exercise.
So, but then we had stadium nachos. It was delicious.
Yes, it wasn't pulled pork, which I was upset.
No, it was just regular ground beef nachos. But what can you get? It's a stadium. We were having fun.
Cuisine there before.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything about the stadium cuisine. Are you sure it wasn't just for the staff? Like it was one of the.
I would order it all the time.
Okay.
Every time we went, I'd be like, pulled pork. They just get the nachos and just put a big slop of pulled pork.
Pulled pork.
I would just eat that with my hands.
So, it is what it is. Here's what I've come to the conclusion of, right?
What's that?
I can no longer plan, or I'm working on no longer planning to go off plan, right?
There you go.
Because when I do, that's when my, hoarding, mentality towards snacks comes. And so yesterday I didn't necessarily plan to go off plan, but when I got to my granny's house, it's a yard sale. There's tons of snacks here. Oh, yay. So that's when I decided that's what I'm gonna eat. But I wasn't looking forward to and then I'm gonna have this, then I'm gonna have this, and then I'm gonna have this. It was just like
wouldn't have those
experience, right?
Chocolate donuts.
Yeah. Oh, they were so good. But
maybe some pork chop.
I realized, he brought a pork chop. I brought some Zip Fizz though. But I was at the store thinking, because now at the store at Meijer, they have a already pre-made little tub of candy corn that already has peanuts on top of it, right? In the candy section at Meijer, right? Mm-hmm. It's across from the chips. Every time we go down the chip aisle, that's where I see all of it. Yeah.
Wow.
So because I don't look at the chips. But I was like, oh my God, they have candy corn and peanuts already. That's cool. So I've been thinking part of my thoughts was, I'll just buy this. I won't eat it now. I'll eat it on Halloween. But then I was like, no, I'm no longer buying food to save to eat at another time,
there
right?
You go.
If I buy it today, it's because I plan to eat it today or tomorrow. It's not like this, like I'm going to let it sit there for a few weeks sort of situation. And if it's not there when I go back, then that just means I wasn't supposed to have it, right?
There you go.
So it's like I wasn't, I'm not I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not being like, for Christmas, I'm going to collect all of these things that I want to eat, right?
Quite the collector.
I am the bone collector. Yes. So I'm the carb collector. So it's just like so yesterday, yes. Did I eat non-keto? Yes. Did I overeat? Yes. But did I make myself sick or feel bad or anything? Like, no, not at all. Because it wasn't this day that I had like looked forward to getting as much stuff in as much as possible. So
I would say most of the time you were a nibbler more than anything else. Other than the donuts.
I don't really nibble. Okay. All right.
I mean,
if you saw me nibble,
you didn't like your plate wasn't this high of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a regular sized plate full of things, but it wasn't piled. Okay, good. Oh, if you want to call it a normal serving, that was nibbling. I say go.
For you, that's nibbling.
Beth said, bring your mask just in case because cases are up in the region real high. You may want to have your own mask preference in case it changes. Yes, bring your mask, everything, and we'll have masks too. Because my grandmother actually had a ton of boxes of masks. She says, "Does anyone need these?" I was like, "Oh my God, I can use those." So we'll have some there.
We'll have them already
as well. The doctor says I'll be arriving early Saturday morning. Oh my gosh, around 1 or 2 in the morning. Who will be my contact for check-in to Keto Palooza Saturday before the walk? Okay, if you want to check in before the walk, then just DM me. By that point, Aunt Beverly and Annie Steph's will be gone already. And I'll be up super early. So just like around 7 o'clock is the earliest that you can message me, and I'll meet you in the lobby and give you your stuff. Yes, that's okay. We'll
send Mom Chris down.
Yeah. Kat says, I love Mike Rowe's podcast. Don't know who that is. Kim says, Two Keto Dudes podcast. Okay. So
that's another positive.
Brianna said she talked about herself, not keto. Oh, if you want to learn about Nisha. Okay.
There you go.
Was it just one? Is it a series? Because I feel like a podcast is a series of shows. Like, did she just do like an audio thing or does she do like a recurring podcast? Mary said, when we drove to Vancouver, where we were both born and raised, we commented it didn't feel like driving into home anymore. Home is where you feel it. Yeah, exactly. Home is just where you feel like you're at home. Yeah, exactly.
Everything changes then.
I feel that. So
that's just reality. He went through and was like, when did they do this?
Yeah. Joe Ray said all of my immediate family, except for one brother, lives within 10 minutes of us. It's great. That's how it was until Amber moved. Good for her. But yeah, all of my immediate family literally lives within a 5-minute drive from each other. So Joyce is here, says just a quick hi on our way to church. I can't wait to see everyone this weekend. Yay. Yes, Joyce, I'm so excited. So they're a little more spaced out.
Yeah, we're more like 10-minute drive.
Yeah, like 15. Yes. Yeah. Melanie said, you're the one that lives furthest out now.
Yes.
Melanie says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and Wark World. Yeah, he don't live in the same city though. Mom said, look who decided to show up. Me, that's who. Good. Greetings and salutations. Mom, speaking of showing up, you're supposed to show up physically here because we's working today is all I'm saying. So
the bat signal has been signaled.
TC said, Dr. Wise, just call Autumn's room when you get in. Yeah, 1 or 2 in the morning. Yeah, that's what you would have called.
Yeah, it'll make the walk fun.
Jerry Benoit said, I have lots of barbecue for today. Turkey, sausage, pulled pork, and beef brisket. That sounds amazing. So he said, my favorite podcast is Talk is Jericho. I'm a huge pro wrestling nerd, but he covers so many other genres, actors, musicians, comedians, and ghost hunters. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah.
I didn't know we had a podcast, though.
Didn't know we had a podcast.
Nice. See how many people are so amazing.
Dee said, as controversial as it might be, the Joe Rogan podcast is actually quite good. Now, I've heard of the Joe Rogan podcast. I've never listened to one full episode. So
I've seen one YouTube a few times.
So Joe Ray said, I'm better when it's a planned off day. If not, I'm usually not satisfied with just the available items. So for me, it kind of works the opposite because otherwise I have no expectations. Like when I plan for the off day, I'm like, I'm going to eat this whole pizza. I'm going to eat all these brownies. I'm going to get 3 cupcakes. I'm going to get this, and it becomes these things. And I'm not mentally satisfied until I force myself to eat all the things that I had pre-planned. Whereas if I just show up and I'm like, oh, there's stuff here, I don't have any expectations of what it should be, and therefore I'm able to just enjoy it for what it is. So
nice. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Just live in the moment. Live in the moment with a plan.
So, Facebook user says, "Hi, Whack Fam. Autumn, I hope I was one of your core 5. If not, you have to expand that list." That probably my cousin Kim. Well, Kim, I wouldn't force you to move. You have a whole other family. If you
I was gonna say, like,
a husband and child.
You have to come as well.
But if you want to pick up and move with us, then absolutely. So.
Yes. But it's like, you understand, because you already have roots here, though. Your roots are here.
My roots. Everybody's family roots.
We didn't want to pull your whole
family roots. Yes. Facebook user says, "Phyllis, I'll miss you if you don't make it." Now we're having the dueling of the Facebook users.
Well, I just like
who
know
is
who
it?
They are.
Exactly. Who is it?
Who we are. You ain't hiding.
Kim said you like candy corn. We may need to go on a break. Don't get me started, okay? Do not get me started. Team candy corn.
You see what side of the house she was looking at?
Yes.
I was like, I don't even know that.
Phyllis says, "I plan on making a final decision by the end of the day." Well, you know we want you to be here, but it is okay. No matter
if your itinerary doesn't allow it, there will be other times.
Yeah, there will be other times. So
don't sell the farm to companies. Sell it.
Oh, Kim said Nisha's podcast just started. Absolutely.
So that's why it's still brand new.
Okay. This is the first episode. So Shelby Sierra says, "Hi, got the schedule good. That makes me happy." Yes.
Good morning, Shelby.
Absolutely. Okay. I'm looking through all the comments. Everybody's atting everybody.
Did you do Clubhouse today?
I didn't do Clubhouse today.
What?
My iPhone, is still in a bag somewhere.
It's in
my Steve Madden bag.
I saw it yesterday.
Shelly said, "I used to save food for planned off days as well. I stopped doing that. It wasn't good for my mental health. It's a tough habit to break." Yeah, that's where I realized I thought that it helped me to have a plan. But
you thought it gave you like incentives, like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this, and then I'm gonna eat that later."
Yeah, and then I can be super good right now because I already know that I'm gonna have it. Like, it just, I need to not know that times are up on the horizon.
The more you know how your mind works.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it's cousin Kim. That's what I thought. Exactly. I know. So I figured who it was. So
4 or 5, 4 or 6.
Yes. Melanie said, "I'm coming this year and next year to my cousin's wedding." Oh, she get married. Oh, that's okay. So
wonderful.
Okay.
That's a perfect time of year.
So let's see. Friday. Oh, you guys haven't been doing well with this lady time for some reason. Just wanted more chips. It's just been chips, right?
Interesting.
Stepped on the scale, 195.2. That was a gain of 1.4. I'm okay with that. Like, I just, and then Saturday was the yard sale and the football game. Yes. And so,
and the walking.
And all the walking. However, as we know, that don't matter because I still have tons of food in my belly. And I stepped on the scale and it was 200, 0.4?
Was that what that said?
No, 200.8. So that was a gain of 5.6. That was a lot. And I was just like, dang, but I don't care, right? So
that's all that hamburger nachos.
It is all, I think it's more of the snacks from the yard sale. But
you did not have 2 big donuts.
They were delicious. So there you have it. Okay, so I am, back on track today because there are no yard sales or events or nothing. Like, we are working. This week I am having omelets with cheese and
something real quick
and
easy,
bacon.
So you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, and then I bought jalapenos, so that's going to be really good.
Nice.
And then keto chow for dessert. So that's what. And I have some leftover flank steak. Nice. Yeah, so I'm just eating stuff that I already have, right?
And
so
it's officially Thursday. We're gonna start going down.
Yeah, Thursday is the day when we start the load in. So up until then, just a regular day.
The days we got to worry about eating.
Just a regular day. Yeah. Well, no, Thursday too. Well, no, you're right. Thursday would be a little different. So
we're just gonna be all over the place.
Yeah, we're gonna be all over the place. But still, I gotta eat like I got some sense because once again, I can't be looking ridiculous in all these pictures that are gonna be taken, right? So y'all know what I mean. So okay, so yes, Kim said yay jalapeno. I know, right? Like, my jalapeno and cheese omelet is finna be lit with bacon on the side because I don't need the bacon in the omelet, but it's gonna be a cheese omelet with jalapenos and bacon. So that's gonna be really good.
No,
so
that does sound really
back
good.
on track. I'm feeling good, just positive about things.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, but I'm also very I got work to do and we got to get to work, right?
So have
a good day, everyone. We'll watch some football, but we'll be working and then we'll talk to you. Today's Sunday. Yep. So we'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Well,
have a good day. Bye.
Bye.